Alright, let's do this.
We need 2 remotes?
I don't think so. We'll switch off.
Okay.
But you can help me make decisions.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago.
Say clucking.
And slowly I'll turn gray too.
Can't say this is being recorded.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong?
You know he's not gonna make it.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance. I don't even know what these papers are.
Typewriter, pictures.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has. My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes. Just in case.
He's a fake.
I think he's even a real cop.
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal. She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
I am grabbing the gun. I never know. Can't trust these dames. Alright, let's see what she wants.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah. Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Ibanez? Another word for it.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've gotta have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Ah, thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
It's my case files. The notebook. Hold on. Sorry, I was trying to. Okay, so she's pretty innocent.
So she wants to leave.
Whoa, I'm not gonna read all that.
You just
might get
mentioned
this
the
one.
wild ones. What's...
Yeah. Okay. Alright, now what are we doing? Let's see what's in here. Okay, I got my stuff.
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles. I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
Noted. Okay, what do you think we should do right now?
Why is she there?
Yeah, well, she needed help with something.
We don't know.
I wanted to travel the world when
I don't think so. I don't even know where the office door is. I can only go... Okay, cheap
every whiskey has the same color nowadays.
Typewriter... Okay, is there some sort of, like... something I missed in here? Next page, please. Oh, maybe I have to read all of it. Okay, now it's read.
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
Hmm. So I just keep talking to them?
I guess so.
Okay, focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that.
This fella is rather suspicious. I need to concentrate on that.
Okay. Detective meter.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I can scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Going hard, he says. Who are you?
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Of course, I get to choose which one.
I don't know in which part of the city that she lives in, although it's not the city, it's not the same part of the city as her, well, I think knowing what part of the city.
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer, and not on personal
Yeah, but you said somebody
business.
came and written it on your house.
Deborah, let's try a different approach.
This particular evening.
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also
This
important
day?
to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Why her instead of the employer?
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko.
Okay, so now
She
who we
hasn't
know
been
who it
leaving her
is.
home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone
Oh, it
knows
was her
who she
house.
is.
Okay.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
I think the last one.
What do you want from me?
Me?
Oh, don't be silly, Deborah. I mean your employer. I was just talking to myself, out loud.
Well, Miss Katsenko thinks you're a great detective, and you're also reliable.
But what do
That's
you
why I
want?
came.
Did she also give you the lockpick?
Please, could you let this go? I'm really embarrassed.
Sorry, sweetheart, I'm just teasing you. As soon as I saw you, you were forgiven.
Why does he keep trying to flirt like
That's
this?
very nice of you.
It has nothing to do with being nice, Deborah, but...
Oh, okay. Jeez, this is like blatant sexuality, honestly.
Wow, why would we ask the first question?
I have no idea.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment.
What is going
Or
on?
maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
He's a dick. get cock or something, you know?
He could ask her about her, I guess, just trustworthiness about why should I believe you?
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you
What?
really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back
Someone
you up
trusts
against
me,
the
so I have to
wall.
trust them.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Smart answer. Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Living legend,
Man, is that a name he gave himself?
probably. Alright, so let's look through our file here.
Yep, we have a couple interesting characters. He needs to ask to go see Natasha Kazanko, or however you say her name.
Yeah.
Like in person, secretively, under cover of night. Why is he questioning her so much though? Like, why would he?
I don't know,
Be
I think she's
distrustful.
useless.
He looks cute and innocent to me.
His dirty little paws are everywhere. They leave underground. Alright.
Legs that go on for days.
No. I didn't even click it though, honestly. If you slightly hover over this. Okay, hold
Why
on.
don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Oh my god, why is there still more coming out? It's exhausting that she's telling it in pieces.
I know Molly very well.
Okay, I already read it. Thank you.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs.
Oh, come on.
Why, Molly? Why now?
Mr. Featherland,
So, he's trying to be so much.
are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail.
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you, Miss Katsenko.
I would want to talk to you for.
Yes. You can find her at the Czar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me
You
Sonny.
had 20 years
It was
experience
a
for that?
pleasure to meet you, Mr. I mean,
I was thinking
Sonny.
the same exact
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Okay.
Yes. That was top of me.
Ugh. He's married and he's saying all this?
I feel like Molly is a person from the past. But I could be wrong. So maybe it's like an ex? I don't know. An ex? Or did it not? Did it put Molly on there?
He says my wife.
Yeah. They should have had us put Molly under people, though.
Yeah. 555-932. We need that for the phone. There you go. Kyle.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you? Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place. The good old rabbit.
I'm not clicking anything.
Thanks for
I
being
wish you would
so
stop
quick,
doing that.
Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
Are you
So
liking
long,
this?
Deborah.
It's interesting.
Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in the city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Okay.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself
But we're going to
alive.
the club.
And we're still here,
Me too.
with nothing left to lose
Feels
but
like it's
our
restarting
sanity,
almost, but I don't
while others,
understand it.
the smart
Marty
ones,
Matchett.
had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what.
No, we're going.
Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night? I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty.